Hello, WealthLab 8 users, Glitch here. Today I will talk about what's new in WealthLab 8 build 146. There are a couple of new interesting items to talk about. So the first one is related to trading automation on an intraday scale using the strategy monitor tool. So I'm opening up the strategy monitor and I'm going to drag a strategy into it. Let's just take this one for example. And I'm going to configure it to run on an intraday scale. So up here in the settings, I'll configure it to use 10-minute bars. So this will run the strategy every 10 minutes while the market is open. And the new feature to talk about here is this new checkbox here, market open priming run. So if I check this, it will enable me to specify a number of seconds after the market open where the strategy monitor will perform a run, an execution of that strategy. So in this case, 5 seconds after the market opens. So why would you do that? You would turn this on for strategies that require the market open price on an intraday scale to make a trading decision. So for example, using our next session open indicator or the Camarilla levels that we recently implemented, we need to make a trading decision depending on where the market opens within the two Camarilla levels. So previously it was a little bit more difficult to implement. You would have to run the strategy in the strategy monitor or maybe in a strategy window a few seconds after the market opens when that data is available, and then set it up on its normal schedule. If it's an intraday strategy, it became very awkward basically. So now with this market open priming run, and we'll give it a symbol here, SPY, I'll click OK, and then I will activate the strategy. And you'll notice that the next run is set to Monday, December 8th at 9:30:05. So 5 seconds after the market opens, it's going to do this special run where it will allow the strategy to react to the open of the market. And after that's done, it will proceed to schedule the next proper normal intraday run, which will be at 9:40, so 10 minutes after the market is open, since we're running this on a 10-minute scale. So that's the new market open priming run, a way to help automate trading of certain strategies. Next, we are going to create a new data set. So in WealthLab, you have a number of these data sets you can create that can be linked to different data providers or unlinked. So if a data set is unlinked, it will try to get the data from the order of these historical providers in the data manager. So either way, you go to create a new data set. And you go into this kind of wizard here that lets you steps you through the process of creating the data set. So we're going to just leave it unlinked for now, and we're going to click next. And here's normally where you would enter a list of symbols. So you'd have to somehow source that list of symbols for your data set. Well, now you could ask our AI, our WealthLab backend AI, to give you a list of symbols. So let's say, for example, give me the top 30 Nifty 50 stocks, the Indian stocks, in Yahoo format. And let's submit that to the AI. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, here we go. It came up with the top 30 Nifty 50 stocks right from Yahoo. And we could just click use these symbols here to populate them into the symbol box. And there we go. We have a nice ready-to-use list of symbols. Let's give it a couple of other tests here. Let's say, give me the most volatile stocks in the US. market. So it gave us 20 volatile US stocks. Interesting. Let's say make them midcap names. Let's submit that to the AI. And here we have more midcap stocks. It got rid of NVIDIA, Tesla, all the large caps. So we can use those symbols and voila, an AI-powered DataSet symbol assistant here. So that's the new features in WealthLab Build 146. We have a bunch of other new features coming soon, so keep an eye out for Build 148. That should be out in a couple days, and I will make a new video for that. Until then, thanks for watching, everyone, and see you all in the forums.